I'd like to dedicate this book to Asher and everyone else who loves Curious George. Curious George Bakes a Cake by Margaret and H.A. Reyes. George, said his friend, Jimmy's mom is baking cakes today. How would you like to go over and help her out? It sounded like fun to George, so he went over to Jimmy's house. You're just in time to help me, said Jimmy's mom. One cake is in the oven, and now I'm starting another one. On the counter was everything Jimmy's mom needed for making the cakes. Next to a big bowl was a strange-looking gadget. What was that for? George was curious. Suddenly, Jimmy's mom stopped working. My necklace, she cried. I know I put it on this morning, and now it's gone. George, please help me look for it. George looked all over the kitchen. It's not here, said Jimmy's mom. I'm going to look upstairs. Now George was alone. What was in that bowl? George jumped up and looked in. Then he tasted the batter. It needed something more. He added eggs and some milk, all the flour. He added some chocolate bits, but ended up eating most of them. Now, what about that strange-looking gadget? He pushed the red button. The bowl started to go around and around, faster and faster. Batter flew out of the bowl all over the counter, and George, and the walls, and the floor. What a mess. When Jimmy's mom came back, she was angry. What have you done, George? Help me clean up this mess. George picked up a broom, started to work. Finally, the kitchen was clean, and it was time to take the other cake out of the oven. Jimmy's mom left the cake to cool. I'm going back upstairs to look for my necklace. Stay out of trouble, she told George. That cake smelled good. George took a little piece, and then a bigger one, and then one more. Before he knew it, the cake was half gone. But what was that? He saw something shiny. It was the missing necklace. He pulled it out. He put it on. And then he had some more cake. Soon, Jimmy's mom returned. George, she cried, what happened to my cake? But then she noticed that George had found her necklace. She gave him a big hug. Just then, George's friend came in. Anything left for me? Jimmy's mom gave him some cake, told him how George had found her missing necklace. Good job, George, said his friend. You've been a real help.